really done much pro-life work in the past.
I prayed that I can go on a mission trip. I want to do something big. I want to do something longer than 2 weeks.
You know, I'm from a big family, so the pro-life movement's very close to my heart, but I've never felt that I've been as active as I should be.
Given how likely I was to be aborted, it was definitely a good experience to see like everything out there, aside from just knowing like what happened with my own story.
I want to work in the pro-life movement until abortion is gone, until euthanasia is gone, until every aspect of this culture of death is gone.
This is the time to do it. This is where God's calling me to be.
First and foremost, there's obviously the physical challenge.
I had probably the worst blisters on my walk. The point where every day I walked, it had a limp and my feet would bleed every day.
It's hard when it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you get the knock on the window, okay, you need to go walk now.
Some people aren't ready to be away from home the whole summer. Some people aren't ready to be in the same room with so many people the whole summer.
In all the challenges that we face, God's grace and God's presence in our life is made really prevalent.
That's actually what makes us keep going, because it is hard.
I don't think I'd be able to do this without Mass every morning.
That's one of the driving things for at least me. I'm pretty sure it's about the same for everybody else.
Going to Mass every day, receiving the Eucharist, it keeps us all united.
It makes you realize that when we're walking on the streets, we're not walking alone. We're walking with Jesus Christ inside of us.
Christ saw everyone. I mean, he didn't just talk to certain people, he talked to everyone. And I mean, when you walk around across the country, I think everyone said it, the country is pro-life.
You can see it everywhere we go. I mean, I've walked across America and seen it.
Like if you're going from city to city, like the small towns, talking to people, there's way more positive than there is negative.
I definitely say America's pro-life.
America's definitely pro-life.
America is pro-life.
This walk is huge. I mean, 4 walks in America, 1 in Canada and 1 in Ireland, 60 to 80 miles, 24-hour period, like rain or shine, night and day, we walk it all.
We've just gotten so used to it that we're walking across the country and that's just what we're doing because that's what we've been doing. But it's just crazy, we're walking across the country. The country's kind of a big place.
It's a big thing to be walking that.
The youth of America really have a responsibility to turn this culture around to respect life.
Abortion is going to end in this country not because of me, not because of you individually, but because of us. Because of what we are willing to do, because of the sacrifices we are willing to make.
We are doing what Blessed John Paul II challenged us to do in taking the pro-life message to the streets.
People don't know. They say, I don't know if I'm strong enough for that. I don't know if I'm equipped for that. And then you always think, how God doesn't call the equipped, he equips the called.
You go back home, you go to where you live, and you stand up, and you stand up for what's right. You stand up for these children because, my gosh, they deserve it. They deserve our very best, and they deserve it everywhere we go.